What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another backtesting session, another backtesting video. You guys seem to really like the last one, and we're going to be carrying on basically from where I left off because I've not touched this same session since. I've been using other sessions doing prop firm challenges. FX replay, super useful, guys. I would highly advise everyone to backtest most days. Keep yourself sharp in your strategy, and yeah, you can check out FX replay and get a discount with a link in the description. As well as loads of other stuff. But make sure to join the Discord. That's the main thing. Any questions about my strategy, join the Discord. And we're going to jump straight into this today. So as you can see here, we have obviously my stats for this account. We'll take another solid set of trades. Probably going to be about half an hour session again. I don't want to make these too long for you guys, but also every single minute in this is valuable. So yeah, we'll jump straight into the session. Obviously, one trade a day. I cannot remember what I was risking. I think it was 250. Let's look at the profit and the lot. Yeah, it would be 250. 250 risk. So seems to be the case, anyways. So just to make it clear for you guys, what I'm looking for an inverse fair value gap entry. So literally, this would be my entry right here. Entry into a short and stop loss above the high. Take profit at the low. But obviously, in line with bias. Delivery from higher time frame fair value gaps. That's mainly what we're looking for here. So we've just absolutely pumped up to these highs. Let's see how much we displace above this high. That's kind of what I'm going to determine the bias here. We've got a new day opening gap here, which is worth marking out. See, maybe we just continue displacing higher here, which is my prediction here going into this session. We'll see. Okay, so there's the first 15-minute candle. I'd definitely like a sweep on the lows to take us higher. We're not going to get a setup if we just pump all session, that is for sure. We are on the higher time from here. Yeah, we're definitely aiming for these highs now. Certainly aiming for these highs. ES is aiming for all-time highs by the look of it. Keep that marked out. Yeah, you can't trade on days like today where we're just pumping up. On days like this, you physically just can't enter. Like I say, like there's a 5-minute long here. We're not delivering from anywhere. You just gotta wait for this. You gotta wait for the 15 minutes to get tapped here. Like if we got a long from this 15-minute, it'd be good. But like there's potential trades here. 5-minute, but we're not delivering from anywhere. And I'm not gonna take a trade where we're literally not delivering from anywhere. And with this high as well. Obviously these types of longs could work, right? But they're just low probability. We're already well past my trading hours, so slow week here in terms of trades. Yeah, chopping. We came down overnight. Bias is looking very bearish here. We're disrespecting these bullish gaps, respecting these bearish gaps. Let's see what market does off of open. Okay, there's open. I'd like a sweep on the highs to take us lower, potentially. We've still got the new opening gap down here. So, like, a manipulation on these highs would be nice to then take a short. Yeah, so we're just chopping. We're just really slow here. No sweep on the highs. Really slow. What is this price action? Okay, there's the highs. Why is this price action in this video seems so bad so far? This is terrible. Yeah, next there. I'm trading that. No way I'm trading that. Okay, bias on this day. Looking more bullish. We're delivering out the hourly gap. We've got equal highs above. So slightly leaning bullish here going into this day. Okay, 15-minute fair value gap to tap into here. This would be perfect. Nope, we just keep this placing lower. We would have got the inverse there, but we came extremely close. Look at this. Okay, look at this trend line liquidity below. There's no way I would have took a long there. We've got conflict. This is where you don't trade, guys. Equal highs above, trend line liquidity below. You just don't trade in these conditions. Okay, it's just not clean. Like, do you see how this setup just doesn't stick out? It's just the type of setup that's going to fail. Yeah. I also don't think this really sticks out, to be honest. We're rejecting strongly. We're not delivering from anywhere. No, really, really bad price action here. This should blast us through the trendline liquidity at least. But there's just there's no setups. This 1 minute short probably works. It's like sort of continuation short here. Really good momentum. This will work, I think. Have we got any sort of delivery here? Nope. No delivery. We just left the 15-minute gap behind. If we'd have tapped into that, it would have been so clean. Yeah, really poor price action. Okay. Now we swept the low. Okay, this would have been a lot. Let me just go back and evaluate this long here. Okay, so sweep on sell side. We're delivering from the 30-minute. We're delivering from this huge hourly. Our bias is more bullish. Yes, we've just swept buy side, but we've got a more major target resting above rather than just these highs, if that makes sense. So I'm still happy to take a long here. We've got some engineered liquidity here as well. Look, we've got nice trendline liquidity above. Okay, this looks really good. So we've got trendline liquidity above. We have a 1 minute, no 2 minute, no 3 minute, no 5 minute. We have a huge 30-second there, but yeah, the 1 minute is absolutely fine here to take. Nice sweep on sell side, delivery, aligns with the bias. Everything goes here, and I would simply just target the top of the trendline liquidity on a trade like this. So enter here, stop loss for 15 points is right at the end of my trading time slot, which is 11:20. Usually I would stop. But yeah, because there's a big gap and we might not get all the way up here with it being late in the session, I would probably just do full TP here. So full TP there for a 1.4 hour break even at the first high, as we just should not stall there. So let's see. Let's see if this plays out. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm not going to have any sort of hesitation with the journal this time. If you look at the checklist, it aligns with high time frame bias. We're bullish. Got a clear draw on liquidity of trendline liquidity right above. It's over a 1 hour. Cleanest time frame IFG is the 1 minute. Key delivery from the hourly and the 4 hourly, and I'd definitely be happy taking a loss on a trade like this. I accidentally put the other one in. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's see if this plays out. So there's break even. Would not scare. I'd just do full TP here because it's trend line. We should blast through this. Yeah, we didn't blast through it. So, yeah. Sucks that we were well into a 1 hour and it didn't play out, but that's fine. Good trade to take. And obviously next day because of how late in the day that we actually are there. Okay, we're inside of a 15-minute gap. We are trying to go higher after sweeping this sell side. We've absolutely dumped overnight, and we've got a new day opening gap. Oh, sorry, a new week opening gap as well to consider. So, yeah, it sucks how we haven't swept. We've got quite a lot of sell side here as well, resting below. So we'll keep that in mind. ES. Where's ES delivering from there? So yeah, we've got a bullish SMT at the lows. ES is delivering from this gap nicely. So definitely more bullish here. Okay, huge pump off of open. I just want a nice size pullback here to be able to long. So I'd be looking for here, but are we ever going to get that here? We're building some liquidity below that we should run. Okay, nice little pullback. Where's the 15-minute gap? Okay, we're inside the 15-minute gap, which is here. Do we have any fair value gaps? Okay, this 2-minute looks okay. Okay, there's the 2-minute close. And we're delivering from a 15-minute gap. We've swept sell side liquidity. I think we hit 50% of the range as well by the looks of it. Nearly. Yeah, this looks good up to... This is the type of play where you would just take a 1 hour. This is a really nice continuation play. We're really, really bullish on the higher time frame. We're just closing strongly. I wouldn't really care about these small gaps to the left here, like the small 1 hour and 30 minutes, just stuff like this. We're clearly pumping up, and we've just respected this 50-minute gap with strong displacement. So I'd be more than happy to take this trade. Obviously, despite the fact that we are inside of a 1 hour to the left. This would be 50 points, so I would just target 50 points for a 1 hour here, which is just past the high. So yeah, just stretch out to 1 hour. Obviously, when we hit these types of highs, we usually spike through it, so should be no bother hitting the high here. Don't know why that never saves at market. Okay, so we are certainly aligning with the higher time frame bias. We've got clear draw on liquidity of the new week opening gap above 1 hour. Cleanest time frame is the 2-minute. Key delivery, and I'd be happy with the loss. One thing I do want to check here is the 3-minute quickly. Okay, the 3 minutes closed as well, so that's extra confluence. Yeah, I would go break even here on this trade. Okay, there's break even. And boom, there's TP. Okay, lovely 1 hour base hit there. Really good momentum out of a 15 minute. Super clear bias. Don't worry about this hourly to the left because we're just pumping up. No reason to think we're bearish just because we're inside an hourly. You have to actually see some type of rejection. Yeah, really good trade there. And that would obviously be me done for that day. So, on to the next. So we started to stall a bit. We're not just pumping up anymore. Okay, we're delivering out this 4 hour now, actually. So, where have we got? What key levels have we got here to deliver from? This low looks nice. I still wouldn't say I'm bearish yet. We'll see. We'll just see how market open plays out here. Okay, there's market open. Get down to that low. Okay, no instant bullish reaction. That was not even a close there. I don't think it would have been a setup worth taking anyway. No, because we're not delivering from anything here at all. Maybe a 30-minute. No, it's not great. We just need to see us come lower here. And potentially sweep some type of sell side. Or just deliver. So in hindsight, we're currently delivering from this 30-minute, but we'll have to see what types of gaps we've actually got here in this leg. Okay, the best time frame here, if you want to take a long, would be this 5-minute. See if we get the 5 or not. I believe that's the close. Have we closed above? Yeah, we've closed above there on the 5. So, in hindsight, from this 30-minute delivery, this actually looks good. I'm leaning more bullish still. Certainly leaning more bullish. I don't like how we're delivering out of this 4 hour gap, but we've still got loads of unfilled gaps, new opening gap above. I think we should continue to go through it here for sure. Got a nice draw here of intermediate term high / relative equal highs. So nice draw there. It's probably gonna be like a 1-to-1, and then we've got a super clear break even spot here as well. The problem with this trade is I would have to have a 100-point stop. I'm trying to do this as realistic as possible, guys. Like, you can't have like 70 or 80-point stops because the maths doesn't work for risking 200. So I'm trying to be realistic here. and have 100-point stops. So it would just be a 1 hour trade again for me. This would just be a 1 hour trade. It's fine. So we're delivering from that 30-minute gap, which is a high time frame key delivery. It aligns with my daily bias. I'm more bullish on the higher time frame. Clear draw on liquidity is new opening gap above still. 1 to 1 hour. Cleanest time frame and highest time frame is the 5, which is what we're taking. And we have a key level delivery, which is a 30-minute gap, and I'd definitely be happy taking a loss on this trade. So let's see if we can continue this momentum here. Stop loss at the low of this wick. TP at a 1 to 1. Okay, there's break even straight away. So obviously, as I said before, break even at that high. Let's see if we can get to a 1 to 1 here. So there's the original target. Yeah, boom. There's TP. It sucks that this wasn't a 1 to 1 to this target, because obviously if that did come back, you'd be quite annoyed, because that is generally the TP. However, it's just how I trade. If the TP is lower than a 1 to 1, I just extend it to a 1 to 1. Most of the times it will hit. I won't take less than a 1 to 1 though on a trade. That's just how I trade. Yeah, another winning day. So nice trade there. Am I ever going to take a loss on this session? Surely I will at some point. I tell you one thing, when I get to March 2025, I certainly will. Because I know March 2025 was terrible. Okay, so we're still pumping up, right? Called my bias right from before. ES delivery is super, super clean out of this 4 hour. We're in the new accompanying gap on ES, and we're delivering from this 4 hour on NQ. And we also have an obvious 4 hour resting below on NQ right there as well. So we'll see, maybe we come back and tap into that. Tap into that and get a long position off of open. We'll just see what open brings us here. I'd prefer a dump off open, a judo swing lower. That's what we're getting by the looks of it. Okay, there's the unfilled 4 hour. Is it going to give us a long setup? Not a clean one. Okay, so there's us finally getting the inverse. I don't particularly like anything about that, to be honest. And we're straight into a 15-minute. I really like this, but we're straight into a 15-minute. I would, in fact, take the 5 here if we got it. The 5 would be nice here if we got it. Doesn't look like we're going to. Maybe we get like a nice internal 1 minute. So maybe something like this. Maybe we have an internal S&T or something down here. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like we do. No, we don't. I still probably take this out S&T. No, we're just chopping here. Not clean enough on the inverse there at all. Nice 2 minute here. We'd definitely take this 2 minute if we got it. Nope. Still just basing lower into the 4 hour gap. Okay, there's a 2 minute. And is that a 3 minute as well? 1 more minute on the 3. Okay, there's the 3 minute close. So if this is 3 drives pattern, which is basically, if you don't know what it is, we just sweep the same low twice. So we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 drive pattern. This is a reversal pattern. An ICT reversal pattern. We have a 3 minute inverse for value gap. No 5 minute. Clear break even point. Clear break even point of here. So we stop loss to break even when we hit that high. And what am I doing? We would target 15-minute intermediate term high here. My confidence levels aren't as high as usual on this trade, just because we've just delivered out this 15-minute, which I don't particularly like. But I'm still bullish on the higher time frame. Still got new accompanying gap above. Have we just tapped 50%? Not quite, I don't think. Not quite. So yeah, I'm still bullish here. I'm still bullish. Let's see if this plays out. Yeah, like I say, confidence levels not as much as they could be. I would target on this trade. So I'd be in with 2 contracts, and it'd just be a 1 to 1. Yeah, 1 to 1 to the high. Let's see. Can we take a loss on this session? I I find it hard to believe that we don't get to the break-even say. So it aligns with my high time frame bias. Clear draw on liquidity to the 15-minute high and the new accompanying gap. 1R. Cleanest time frames are 3. And I'll be happy with the loss. We're delivering out of a 4R off a value gap. So really clean setup here. Let's see how we react. Okay, so I need to go back there because that's already a break-even trade. I skipped past it. Don't know if I can go back. Let me see if I can just get it break-even. Hopefully it comes back a tiny bit into profit or something. There we go. Yeah, so make sure this break-even trade. It should have been a break-even trade instantly, by the way, because I should have moved straight away, but I misclicked an extra time. So break-even trade there. Yeah, I mean, we're already late into the session, aren't we? There's not going to be anything else today. Yeah, we're starting to chop there. So next day. Well, we're already half an hour in. I feel like I've not taken many trades. I keep it going a little longer. Because I know a lot of you guys did seem to find the last one very useful. Day one, Thursday. I'll do Thursday and Friday of this week, and then we'll wrap it up. Still think this has been very informative, despite not obviously taking loads of trades, but we've took 3 trades, 2 wins and a break even so far. Yeah, let's just analyze the high time from here. We're delivering out this hourly gap. We have new accompanying gap above. Guys, if you have anything you think I could do better, or any improvements you can suggest for these videos, let me know. If you have any video recommendations, also put that in the comments as well. Yeah, I still think we're bullish here for sure. Still think we're bullish. So I'd like a manipulation lower, just like that. And okay, this could actually be really nice. We're delivering out this 5. Just swept sell side. 2 minute has... Okay, 2 minute has another minute left on it. Okay. 2 minute closes. The 1 minute, the combined 1 minutes have closed as well, so we just use them. And TP for this trade will be this 30-minute high. So just this clear and obvious high in the leg. Oh, no, it won't. We'll be targeting higher than that. Just basically due to risk to reward. So enter a 34. So 3 contracts. Could target this 5-minute unfilled. There's a 15-minute unfilled as well. Yeah, 5 and 15-minute unfilled is the target for this trade. Target at the top of the 15, that should be 1 hour. Yeah. Okay, so top of the 15-minute unfilled. Let's see if we can catch another winner for the end of the session. And obviously break even is at that intermediate term high. So it aligns with my bias. Clear draw on liquidity. There's still the new accompanying gap above. Cleanest time frame IFG with momentum. Yep, super good momentum. Clear delivery, and I'd be happy with a loss here. Let's see. We obviously haven't gone back down to that low, but we don't have to. Look how we're delivering from this hourly gap. We've still got new accompanying gap above, and we've been bullish for ages. We've also got a 4-hour inverse here as well. Okay, let's see if this plays out. Obviously, break even will be here. Yeah, we might take a loss. Nearly. Okay, very nearly. We held this inception gap though. If you guys don't know about inception gaps, there's a video in my Discord about that. But inception gaps are so strong, as you can see here. That's why you place your stop below inception gaps all the time. So stop loss to break even there, and there's full TP. So nice. Inception gaps are so important, guys. Learn about them. Learn about them. Okay. So next and final day, and then I will end up the video. It's actually been another really good week's worth of back testing, to be honest. It started off slow, with not many setups, but we'll see. So we're back in this new accompanying gap now. Well, sorry, back in it. We're in this new accompanying gap, which could make this day very difficult. Just simply see what we get. It's not going to be as easy to be bullish now at all. Yeah, we've not swept the high, the low there, have we? Tell from here that we've not swept the low without even zooming in. Equal lows down here. So I would never take this long with equal lows, by the way, guys. And plus it's pre-market as well. Wow. Okay, 30 minutes bugged for some reason. Okay, so we've got a short... Okay. I actually quite like this. We're delivering from the new opening gap. We've just swept buy side off of open with a Judas swing. I want to... Yeah, that's the problem. I knew there'd be other gaps here. Yeah. When I've got really strong conviction in my bias, I'll have just took the 1 minute there, but I just didn't. So I'm glad I waited for the 2. See what happens when we resweep the high here. Thought we were going to get that 2 minute for a second there. Okay, maybe we start displacing away from these equal lows now. Can't do much in the 5 minute time frame is doing that. So we're into a 5 minute gap here. Okay, so this is a typical 5 minute continuation long. We haven't had a great pullback here, but we have pulled back into a 5 minute. I just think these types of trades are way too high in premium. Way too high in premium to take. So I just wouldn't take these. I want to see at least a sweep on this lower, like a 50% tap. Don't try force 5 minute continuations, guys, when we're just this high up, or if we're the same the other way. And also, what's your target here? You're just... Okay, so you're entering here, right? You've got a 0.7 out there. The rest of the 0.3 you're just gambling away. Like, you just don't know if we're going to carry on going up or not. Okay, that would have been a break-even trade. Look at this inception gap again, guys. Learn about inception gaps. Look how we respect this gap perfectly. That's why you don't put your stop right below the inversion if we have an inception gap. So very, very important to know. Okay, so we're at 11 o'clock already. We're so high up. Shorts are terrible because we've got no structure. Longs are terrible because we're so high. So yeah, that is session completed, guys. What on earth? Let's have a quick look at that. So I took... Which trades did I took? I took 1, 2... No, sorry, I didn't take that one. I cancelled that one off. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. 3 winners, 2 break-evens. So... Great session there. All just one-to-ones, just base hit one-to-ones, which is all you need, really, guys, to be honest. All you need. So another really good backtesting session. Get there, guys. If you have enjoyed, make sure to drop a sub to the channel. Check out my other videos. Join the Discord if you want to get involved in trading this strategy alongside me and the rest of the Discord. Super, super useful to be in there. The link for that will be very close to the top of the description. Yeah, hopefully this has been useful for you guys. Maybe I'll take a loss in the next backtesting session. We shall see. And yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.